By the divine grace of Sri Gyanakshi Rajarajeshwari Mataji, by the grace of Param Pujya Gurudev, by the grace of Paramatma in the form of Sriman Narayan, and by the grace of all Mahatmas all over the world, we are again fortunate today to continue the study of Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam, which is a very, very big gift, very, very wonderful gift to every human in this world. We are now listening to the exposition of Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam, which was completed by the Kumaras, and now Narada is expressing his unlimited gratitude to them. How beautifully they have done it, that they have rejuvenated, once again given back the youth and vigor to bhakti, jnana and vairagya. Narada uvacha dhanyosmi anugrihitosmi धन्योस्मि अनुगृहीतोऽस्मि भवद्भिः करुणापरैः अद्य मे भगवान् लब्धः सर्वपापहरो हरिः श्रवणं सर्वधर्मेभ्यो वरं मन्ये तपोधनाः वैकुण्ठस्थो यतः कृष्णः श्रवणाद्यस्य लभ्यते. There is no limit to the gratitude which Narada is feeling in his heart. The word dhanyosmi, anugrihitosmi, I am blessed, I am fortunate, I have become deserving today, I have become a very rich person. Dhanya means I am very, very rich now. Anugrihitosmi, I have been blessed. Bhavadbhihi karunaparaihi, by you people who are so compassionate towards me. Adya me Bhagavan labdha sarva papa haro harihi. Today I have attained Bhagavan. I have attained Lord, who is the remover of every single type of sin. Shravanam sarva dharmebhyo varam manye tapodhanaha vaikunthastho yadaha Krishna shravanadyasya labhyate. I feel, in my opinion, that listening to that particular matter, that particular topic is the most beautiful, by which Bhagavan Lord Narayana becomes part and parcel of our experience. Bhagavan Sri Krishna becomes part and parcel of our experience. Every time when we come to the 10th skandha, the 10th book, you will see, how is it possible that Paramatma, are we reading really about something human in this world, or are we somewhere else? We will start feeling that one. We come to the 10th chapter, the Sakshat appearance of Paramatma, Lord Krishna. Narada submitted, blessed am I, in that I have been favored by you, compassion being foremost in your heart. This day has been attained by me, Lord Sri Hari, who takes away all sins. I account the hearing of Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam as the best of all righteous courses, O sages, rich in asceticism. For through the hearing of it is attained Sri Krishna, who dwells in Vaikuntha. Suta uvacha evam bruvati vaitatra narade vaishnavottame Paribhraman samayatah Shuko yogeshwarastada Tatrayayau shoda Tatrayayau षोडशवार्षिकस्तदा व्यासात्मजो ज्ञानमहाब्धिचन्द्रमा कथावसाने निजलाभपूर्णः प्रेम्णा पठन् भागवतं शनैः शनैः दृष्ट्वा सदस्या परमोरुतेजसम् सद्यः समुत्थाय ददुर्महासनम् प्रीत्या सुरर्षिस्तमपूजयत् सुखम् स्थितो वदत्सं शृणुतामलां गिरम् Very, very beautiful occurrence is taking place now. And who is coming? The great, great, great Bhagavan Shukji is coming there. He has arrived at that place now. Bhagavan Shuka Maharshi, Sakshat Putra of Bhagavan Vedavyasa Rishi, 16-year-old youngster, but lost in the contemplation of God. Shukadevji always immersed in the contemplation of Paramatma. He has arrived there, 16-year-old. Suta continued, while Narada, the foremost of the votaries of Lord Vishnu, was speaking in this manner, there actually came wandering about at that moment Sri Shuka, a master of yoga. Presently, there appeared on the scene at the end of the exposition, slowly and fondly reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Shuka, the son of Vedavyasa, a veritable moon that occasions a rise in the ocean of spiritual wisdom, who is sated with self-realization and ever looks like a youth of 16 summers. So you see now, at that particular moment, Sri Shukadevji has arrived there. He is always a youth of 16 years, and then he is completely filled with spiritual wisdom. Being filled with spiritual wisdom, his arrival is just like they are comparing it to the moon. Occasion a rise in the moon of spiritual, rise in the spiritual wisdom. When the moon is full, today coincidentally is Chaturdasi, and it's going to be Purnima, you can see the full moon. You can see the full moon in the sky. So when the moon is there, then automatically the waves in the ocean rise. The spiritual wisdom is rising beautifully now. Those present in the assembly rose at once with reverence to behold Sri Shuka, who was possessed of very great splendor, and offered him an exalted seat. Sone me Sugandh. Sone me Sugandh. Already Bhagavad Katha is going on, and now comes Shukadevji Maharaj, the greatest devotee of Lord from Narayana. Narada, the celestial sage, worshipped him with love, and Sri Shuka, when comfortably seated, spoke as follows. Please listen to his faultless speech. Shri Shuka Uvacha. The word Shuka means parrot. The word Shuka means tota, parrot. So just like the parrot has got, first of all, a very beautiful look, very, very pleasing atmosphere it creates. And whenever a parrot bites a fruit and we eat that fruit, it's much more sweeter. So now we have Shuka Maharshi there. Nigamakalpataror galitam phalam. Shukamukadamritadravasayutam. शुकमुखादमृतद्रव संयुतम् पिबत भागवतं रसमालयम् मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः धर्म प्रोज्झित कैतवोत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदम् तापत्रयोन्मूलनम् श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् श्रीमद्भागवतं पुराणतिलकम् यद्वैष्णवानां धनम् यस्मिन् पारमहंस्यमेवममलम् ज्ञानं परं गीयते यत्र ज्ञानविरागभक्तिसहितम् नैष्कर्म्यमाविष्कृतम् तच्छृण्वन् प्रपठन् विचारणपरो भक्त्या विमुच्येन्नरः स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्ययं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्या मा मुञ्चत कर्हिचित्. The most beautiful exposition of the glory of Bhagavatam is here only in these verses. Sri Shuka said, "O you devotees, possessing a taste for divine joy, Srimad Bhagavatam is the fruit, essence of the wish-yielding tree of Veda, dropped on earth from the mouth of the parrot-like sage Shuka, and is full of the nectar of supreme bliss." You see, Shuka is talking about Shuka. Shuka Maharshi is talking about Shuka. So here, it is a well-known truth that a fruit bitten by a parrot is exceptionally sweet. There is a pun on the word Shuka in this verse, which also means parrot. Srimad Bhagavata is the fruit essence of the wish-yielding tree of Veda, dropped on earth from the mouth of the parrot-like sage Shuka, and is full of the nectar of supreme bliss. It is unmixed sweetness, devoid of rind, seed, or other superfluous matter. If you take a banana, if you eat a banana means you have to take out the skin of the banana. If you take an apple, you will get some seeds inside the apple. If you take a papaya, you will get seed in the papaya. You take almost all the fruits, they will have something or the other to be discarded. But here, we don't have anything to be discarded at all. Nothing is to be left over. It is entirely, fully like gulab jamun. Just put it inside, that's all. It is unmixed sweetness, devoid of rind, seed, or other superfluous matter. Go on drinking this divine nectar again and again till your body consciousness ceases. In this glorious Bhagavatam, produced by Vedavyasa, the great sage, has been taught that supreme religion means dharma. It's not religion here, that supreme essence of right living, the supreme essence of right conduct, the supreme essence of the balance of the world. It has been translated as religion. It's not religion, it is dharma. The word dharma means the essence of the balance of the world, the essence of peace of mind, everything, whatever you call as good is there in this. That supreme dharma, the dharma of God worship, the Bhagavata dharma as it is called. It is called as Bhagavata dharma, which is entirely free from self-deception in the shape of desire, including the desire for moksha or liberation. There is no question of any desire at all here. You need not have to desire anything once you start reading the Bhagavata Mahapuranam. Just give up all desires, automatically they will be fulfilled. Nay, in this has been expounded that absolute reality which can be known only by saints who are free from malice. Nay, which is the bestower of supreme bliss and approves the threefold agony, the agony caused by bodily distemper, that which is attributable to natural agencies, and that inflicted by a fellow being. Adhyatmika, Adibhautika and Adidevika. Translated little differently, what it means is self-inflicted. We, because of our own shortcomings of not controlling ourselves, what wrongs we do, and then those difficulties which we face because of nature, like aging, disease, and those difficulties which come through natural calamities. All the three you will be free from all these three things. While it is doubtful that God can be speedily attained in one's heart by other means, God can be instantly seized through this work by those blessed persons who have a keen desire to hear it recited. See, the only desire now remaining is to listen to Bhagavatam. Not even any mundane benefit, nor even liberation. Just want to listen to Bhagavatam. That is the only desire. The glorious Bhagavatam is the ornament of the Puranas and the wealth of the Vaishnavas. In it stands celebrated the one supreme reality, which is all consciousness as well as all truth and all bliss, free from all impurity in the form of contact with Maya, and which is the goal of Paramahamsas, ascetics of the highest order alone. Here you will find that if you take all the Puranas and try to see what is their essence, you will find it in the Bhagavata Mahapurana. It is the essence of all the Mahapuranas, and it will make you attain what goal the greatest tapasvis are attaining. You will be able to attain that. In this Purana, withdrawal from all activity coupled with spiritual enlightenment, this passion and devotion has been expounded. Everything has been given here. What is spiritual sadhana? What exactly do you call tapasya? What exactly is japa? Everything has been said in this Bhagavad Mahaprabhu. A man devoutly listening to it, carefully reading it, and given to pondering it, bids farewell to get liberated. There is no need of thinking about liberation at all here. Easily one can be liberated. This nectar in the shape of the story of Srimad Bhagavatam does not exist in paradise, in Swarga, in Satyaloka, the highest heaven, the realm of Brahma, the creator, in Kailasa, the realm of Lord Shiva, and even in Vaikuntha, the realm of Lord Vishnu. Therefore, quaff it, take it, experience it. Highly fortunate ones, never cease taking it. This is the greatest opportunity. Never ever forsake this opportunity what you have got. Suta uvacha evam bruvane sati badarayano
evam bruvane sati badarayano
madhye sabhayam hariravirasi
madhye sabhayam hariravirasi
prahlada balyuddhava phalgunadibhir Surarshistama pujayachatan
Surarshistama pujayachatan
Drishta दृष्ट्वा प्रसन्नं महदासने हरिं
दृष्ट्वा प्रसन्नं महदासने हरिं
ते चक्रिरे कीर्तनमग्रतस्तदा
ते चक्रिरे कीर्तनमग्रतस्तदा
भवो भवान्या कमलासनस्तु
भवो भवान्या कमलासनस्तु
तत्रागमत्कीर्तनदर्शनाय
तत्रागमत्कीर्तनदर्शनाय
प्रह्लादस्तालधारी तरलगतितया
प्रह्लादस्तालधारी तरलगतितया
चोद्धवः कांस्यधारी वीणाधारी
चोद्धवः कांस्यधारी वीणाधारी
सुरर्षिः
सुरर्षिः
स्वरकुशलतया रागकर्तनर्जुनोऽभूत्
स्वरकुशलतया रागकर्तार्जुनोऽभूत्
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 इन्द्रो वादीन् मृदङ्गम्
इन्द्रो वादीन् मृदङ्गम्
जय जय सुकरा कीर्तने
जय जय स्वरा कीर्तने
ते कुमारायत्राग्रे
ते कुमारायत्राग्रे
भाववक्ता
भाववक्ता
सरसरचनया
सरसरचनया
व्यासपुत्रो बभूव
व्यासपुत्रो बभूव
ननर्तमध्ये त्रिकमेव तत्र
नर्तमध्ये त्रिकमेव तत्र
भक्त्यादिकानां नटवत्सु तेजसाम्
भक्त्यादिकानां नटवत्सु तेजसाम्
अलौकिकं कीर्तनमेतदीक्ष्य
लौकिकं कीर्तनमेतदीक्ष्य
हरिः प्रसन्नोऽपि वचो ब्रवीत्
हरिप्रसन्नो विवचो ब्रवीत्
मत्तो वरं भाववृताद्वृणुध्वम्
मत्तो वरं भाववृतात् वृणत्वम्
प्रीतः कथा कीर्तनतोऽस्मि साम्प्रतम्
प्रीतः कथा कीर्तनतोऽस्मि साम्प्रतम्
श्रुत्वेति तद्वाक्यमतिप्रसन्नाः
श्रुत्वेति तद्वाक्यमतिः प्रसन्नाः
प्रेमार्द्रचित्ता हरिमुचिरेते
प्रेमार्द्रचित्ता हरिमुचिरेते
नगाः गाथासु च सर्वभक्तैः
नगाथासु च सर्वभक्तैः
एभिस्त्वया भाव्यमिति प्रयत्नात्
स्तया भाव्यमिति प्रयत्नात्
मनोरथोऽयं परिपूरणीयः
मनोरथोऽयं परिपूरणीयः
तथेति चोक्त्वान्तरधीयताच्युतः
The
The most elated, exalted guests have come. Most beautiful guests have arrived there. Arrival of these great personalities means the Bhagavatam is its fullest capacity. Suta went on. See here, there is an error here. Suta Uvacha. Suta continued. It's correct. While the glorious Shuka, the son of Vyasa, was speaking as aforesaid. Shuka Maharshi has already explained the glory of Bhagavatam. While he was saying that, Sri Hari appeared in the midst of the assembly. He didn't come alone. Sri Hari appeared in the midst of the assembly, accompanied by Prahlada, wonderful Bhagavatottama Prahlada, Bali Chakravarti, another great devotee, Uddhava, very close associate of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Arjuna, own friend of Sri Krishna and others. Narada, the celestial sage, worshipped him as well as the aforementioned devotees. Beholding Sri Hari, who was now perched on a high seat, cheerful, they presently commenced chanting the divine names and praises before him. Seeing Lord Bhagavan, Sakshat Hari, Krishna sitting down there with Prahlad, and then with Uddhav, and with Arjuna, and also Bali Chakravarti, they all sang the glory of Krishna. Lord Shiva, the source of the universe, accompanied by goddess Parvati, the divine spouse of Lord Shiva, and Brahma, who remains seated on a lotus, arrived on the scene to witness the Kirtana. Shriman Narayana, 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 Shriman Narayana, 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 Bhajaman Narayana, 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 Bhajaman Narayana, 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 Shriman Narayana, 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 Shriman Narayana, 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 Bhajaman Narayana, 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 Bhajaman Narayana, 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 Shriman Narayana, 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 Lakshmi Narayana, 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 Badri Narayana, 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 Shriman Narayana, 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 Shriman Narayana, 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 Bhajaman Narayana, 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 Shriman Narayana, 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 Bhagavan Narayana, 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 Shriman Narayana, 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 Sachidananda Bhagavan ki Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahi Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahi Om Shanti 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 Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Om Shanti Shanti Shanti